Someone who's a crip or a blood or a drug addict in the street. They don't know anything about the Bible or God. They're cold. Then it's us. In the UPK, we are what? Hot. That's us. Hot, 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 hot.
Oh, you know something else? I love this shit. It's a Jada Pinkett told Will she wish he had to be with the I said, then I saw him post something saying, I'm done. I quit. I'm not who the Lord is trying to make you happy. Don't do some shit. Say that people set up shit. So keep it separate. You know what? If you don't leave her alone, you're gonna end up killing yourself or killing her.
HLTT, what that means? Spell it out. Home of the proof, got the truth. Without a doubt, niggas getting with it. You breathe. What the preacher saying, not so heavy. Break it down in your time. Boots is on the ground all year round. When the summer's spring fall, we prophesying to the clouds and cry loud. I say yo, I stay home, cause life is all about water. Make me go back to chrome and then go to each his own. Nah, to each his own. We taking over the world, bringing the prophets home. And not that any of you thinking you can stand in my way. You niggas is gay. You wear purple panties, you great. Wearing your friends on socks on the block. Talking to cops, trying to make it arrest. Think you arrest. We ain't calling you out. That's why no affiliation. We don't fuck with you out because and you know this, man. If it ain't you became then it's bogus, man.
Set a blade to the street when we prophesy to the way and be amazed with the seed for proper speed. And I can't be satisfied to them lies and hope they over their eyes. No niggas would see the truth and if it's written on the blind, they're beating not to see. The real preacher change your lives. The manager of your hunger, the sun is out here to teach. You niggas that drop your sword, now you deed like preachers. Looking for another way around and ain't got no discipline. Take the work than the warriors in Southeast Michigan. We're winning, you've been listening, visiting the line. You ain't my bone, cause you ain't got no spine. You weak in your mind, your feeling is so you with your mind. You can keep it cause it's a power to hold that line. You out here live by individual, practicing when you rituals. It ain't a hot boy cause you falling when you bitches do.
Straight out of one list, ooh, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool that. Pull the switch out, pull the two glass. Get a home of the truth, my nigga can't get it hot, 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 hot. Ain't a hot boy that you can hot, 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 hot. Ain't a hot boy that you can hot, hot.
Sick of broke niggas who rap millions, cause cats killings, drug dealers, get hype on the mic, but they lack feeling. You see Biggie and pop shots, so learn from him. How you gon' be mad if someone smoked you? You probably killed a family member he was close to. I swear to God, we ain't living how we supposed to. Yet he never turned his back, so what's that? Unconditional love, yo, a real father, they're like the one who left. I don't feel bothered, shit, at least I know him, and he's still alive. Sooner or later, he'll know what I've been inside. I catch a different high when I'm back beach. Yeah, if you think this your lips can't speak. In the eyes of my circle, I see my man speak. I tell him press the call, cause we can't keep smiling.
I always know I don't stop to until it won't be some people will shout, but I mean without some people on my side. I know
I swear I'm so in love with hip hop. It's all I ever want to hear if I get shot. So my eyes are closed. That's why the song fades. And I'm praying to God, it's dawn days. Sometimes I look at the sky, start wondering, where does God stay at? Can I visit him? Can I just come through? Cause I wanna chill. Not to pray or ask for nothing, but just build. Like a white lead pipe, hey, I need peace. And I had to buy me one so I can keep peace. And I'm grateful I never had to take life. And if I did, I wouldn't boast cause it ain't right. Fuck the bullets and death, yo, let's live life. You don't have to sell wrong to get right. In the eyes of my circle, I see my man sweet. I tell them to call, cause they can't sleep, can't sleep, can't sleep.
Some people wish I died. Some people
Feel blessed to be real MC. I've been feeding my soul, cause I'm indeed without it. I doubt it will ever resent me. Cause when the game really need help, send me. Simply the fact I will control that of which lasts forever. Like a Kodak, moments passing by, and I'm asking why. If I did not sin, would I have to die? Same people who said I'll be a scoop up will be the ones tripping me on if I'm too up. Fake friends changing up like a new trend. Just like I know now, I didn't think. If my foes ain't God, I thank God for that. But they still dead to me, cause they turn their back. In the eyes of my circle, you see your man weak. But press record, cause I can't sleep, 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 can't sleep.
I won't waste no time. I won't stop to shine until the clock is mine. Some people wish I died, but love me when I'm blind. People on my side, I know we're alive.
Hey, this is just a get the fucking smoke on. Can you read between the lines? What do we have here? About to live my life shine like a chandelier. In the end, get your crown like a souvenir. If you ain't locked up with your coat, what they doing here? Don't play no games, bitch, my gold, bitch, I'm blowing here. They get you torn up, but this the warm up. I put my fists in the air, they gon' swarm up. I put my hand up in the air, they gon' stand out. They was trying to do me bad, but it ain't planned out. I planned out. Bitch, I'm worried for the deal, that's why I stand out. I'm always swinging sword, I never stand out. Don't be mad down, put them in the ground, and I'm always the prime person, nigga, hands down. And you can tell the way I'm rolling, I'm official with. And now to put the plan in motion, let me situate, boy. I'm 45, Lord, nigga, can't do that with. But we gon' have to take it low, we gon' be done quick. Hey, finish this, yeah. This shit inspired me, I did it this. That old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the dead, bitch, I get with them. You know them glocks, them 2 nines, yeah, I sleep with them. Yeah, it's just so hard, cause I'm vibe with. With them niggas on my side, then they ride with. I hear them talking, but them niggas can't be serious. They delirious, they fucking with me pretty. So to stay low, I'm very Give on like you give. Hey, you know my shit for real. You gonna vote that?
I'm trying to make sure that it's on that screen over there. Cool.
Yeah, positive. And the reason that he died, he ain't tryna live. Can't sacrifice, you don't know what struggle is. Ain't who business. Yeah, this shit inspired me, I needed this. I see that old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the dead, bitch, I eat with them. I even know them gloves, just 2 nines, yeah, I sleep with them. Get it poppin' on the head, better to my crib. Glory in the distance, in my fingertip. All of them bag like a deal, about to take a trail. Hit the wrong with, nigga, when the fuck you think it is? Yeah, what you think it is? I'm 44, what was silent, what you think it is? Ain't stop it, nigga, I got too much rank in here. Hey, what you think it is? Hey, who is this? Yeah, this shit inspired me, I needed this. That old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the dead, bitch, I eat with them. You know them gloves, them 2 nines, yeah, I sleep with them. Yeah.
Yeah. But the gold lab got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talking about, that soldier ride with me. And they know I'm lethal, got my reach. Said I was gonna get it. They ain't gonna see, they ain't gonna believe. Can't style if I can't now. Hold on, let me get the breakdown. Train it going like a cane now. I'm about to live a light shine. Piped up to the pipe down. These niggas sell a pipe dream. Baby girl, sweet as ice cream, and I need, you better believe. Sit back, look at my cheeks. Why you take my demeanor? Competition ain't free. I'm about to take him to the king. Then we'll get started impressed. We not start no best. These niggas ready, and I'm not impressed. I am holding chest. Like he having heart attacks. Told you I'm hard to death. I know that they see it, but they don't believe. Look at him so misleading. 144, Michigan Peak. We undefeated. You better believe. Fuck being equal. I'm being equal. Drop a line on like a bomb over. Prepare for the fallout. One more side of what you talking about. Me and my nigga about to ball out. These little nigga about to fall out. Tell them wake up to the fallout. I'm on my job, I can't call out. I'm in the wind, I want it on now. Don't give a damn about the track. Regular little nigga, you about to lose today. Look, I got food to pay. You can even move, you can get moved away. Choose your fate. Some of these fools ain't fake. Ain't got a card to play. Nigga, it ain't hard to pray. You get dog today. The rather shot told the hard way. Nigga, wait out of your league. Please believe. On the gold lab, got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talking about, got soldier ride with me. And they know I'm lethal, I got my wrist. I'm gonna get it, yeah. Know they gon' see, but they ain't gon' believe. See it with it, now you know that. Fuck the world, I can't go back. Ain't no coward, I don't know that. Bitch, I'd rather take a toe tag. Run that up, you know I'm good to go. Roll my ball, you know I'm good to go. They want smoke, I'm a bitch naked in my bedroom doing the touch and roll. Big dog, niggas, I'm trying. It's my time. Way out of line, way out of bounds. Oh, you ain't noticed the line. Then I'm gonna flow with the vibe. I know it's gonna be stressed. I know it's gonna be pressure. Gotta stay focused. There's a cool word with the girl. I should be a soldier. You should be my loaded. It feels like selling control. Man, screaming, take over me, holding me high with it. Living is open and over my shoulder. And I see my soldiers and men on deck. Keep speeding fake. He real, but I'm real. Fucking lead, I don't fit up. Fucking God, I don't fit up. Cut his eye, about to kill her. Wait, hold up, let me catch the rhythm. Okay, I got it already. He crossed that line, he gon' regret it. Know how I rock, I rock it steady. Hope you keep it going steady. You better believe. Certified, one west side, it ain't hard to take. Get out as hard as heck. These people raise nigga, better watch yourself. I'm getting these bells. Chasing the blue faces like a bomb of metal. And now it's too hard to fail. Young women gotta guard yourself. You know I keep it, they try to come give me a squeeze. You better believe. On the gold line, got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talking about, got soldier ride with me. And they know I'm lethal, I got my wrist. I'm gonna get it, yeah. Know they gon' see, but they ain't gon' believe like that. You get it cracking. Shalom, Israel. We're at the Isupk. Started out of Harlem, New York, 125th Street under Commander General Yohana. I'm Officer of 1,000 Aram here with my brother, Officer 500 Araman, man. We're about to bring to you the Chicago Biblical Law class. It's Tuesday night. We're about to get it cracking, man, in these precepts, thus saying the Most High, man, the oracles of the Most High. We do not tell you what we think or how we feel, man. We teach you what we have been taught according to the Bible, man, under Commander General Yohana, man, and our captain, Captain Malakwa. Big ups to Captain Malakwa. You know what I'm saying? For being a mighty man in this truth, man. I'm grateful for my brother, man. I'm grateful for my Adawan, man, because when I was in the Christian churches, I wasn't getting taught anything. You know what I'm saying? I was a wicked, disgusting, filthy person that was seeking but never could find. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, and them the people that was calling themselves teaching us. These so-called leaders that's teaching in these churches on Sundays, they don't know nothing, man. They do not know how to teach. They do not know how to lead God's people. The only person that's qualified to do that are the men in the Isupk, man. The generals under Commander Johnny Yohana, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep this real, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to bring it to you live, you know what I'm saying? Tonight, our title is It's Time to Wake Up and Separate, man. It's time for us to take our spirits up out of America. You know what I'm saying? This place is a wicked, disgusting place. It's allowing all forms of sin to be done without impunity, man. You know what I'm saying? We just had a big incident this past weekend all over the country, man. There was so many different shootings till it was just ridiculous, man. One incident where it's about 6 people got killed and 12 got injured. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it had something to do with our Isupk brothers. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, man. And that was just one incident. Right here in Chicago, we had like 2 people over their 80s got shot, and several others got injured. The hospital Stroger over here on the west side of Chicago, it was so many people got taken in there for the weekend that being shot till they closed down their waiting rooms. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, man. You know, everybody walking around talking about they saved. Every time you're talking to a person that call themselves a Christian in these churches or in these like churches like the Christian Church or the Seventh-day Adventists or whatever the case may be, they got a saying. They love to say, it's like cliches. All of them say the same thing. All of them repeat the same phrases. It's like they all being taught the same thing in all these different churches. I got a personal relationship with the Most High, or I'm saved, and then different things of this nature. You got females going out on the corners, man, calling themselves teaching the word of God to his people, and that's a sin by itself. A woman not supposed to do that. That's not a woman's duty. A woman's duty is to take care of the home, man. Take care of her husband, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no business. Ain't no pastor got no business sending his damn wife out on the corner with 2 or 3 more women calling themselves evangelizing to God's people, man. That is not biblical, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
So like I was just going, you was bringing up the Sacramento shooting.
Come on.
So in that shooting, it was basically Isupk and Judah. So it was blacks and Hispanics that was in there. I mean, most of the names they showing are Hispanic and black names, and the 2 brothers who did it were both. They look like they Judites. They're like 2 brothers.
Yeah, I heard one would start shooting up in the air, and then the other one was shooting into the crowd. Whatever transpired in that, and that just show you how emotional our people are today, man. And that is senseless. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go out and just go to murdering? You know, Issachar, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indian, we all family, man. We all part of the 12 tribes of Judah, man. You know what I'm saying? We turning guns on one another for whatever reason, and it's ridiculous, man.
If I could, that's heavy what you bringing out, because we always bring out that scripture, everything that happened the 4th time, and like these days, like blacks or Hispanics, we look at each other so badly as enemies. You know what I'm saying? And this happened in the Bible with the Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom as well, where you basically had your Hispanic brothers or the Northern Kingdom going against the, you know what I'm saying? So this all, like everything that happened 4 times happened for our learning. So we should be learning from what happened back then. Well, we can't go against each other. We got to come together to be able to, you know what I'm saying, raise this brotherhood, and we won't have these issues when we kill.
That's right. And all that's stemming from the white man, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, because that's our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? He the one that's what better word can I use than manipulating? He the one he's the matter of fact, according to the Bible, in Job 9:24, man. Job 9:24. Let's get that right quick. Job got it, sir. Come on, let me get that with you right quick. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Now, according to the Bible said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Who you think the wicked is? Who is on top of all nations right now? Every other nation on this planet is mimicking the white man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the captain brought out in one of his lessons, man. Well, Japanese used to wear their little attire. Chinese used to wear their little attire. You had the Islams. They used to wear they still do that over there, but over here in North America, everybody trying to mimic the white man. Everybody putting on suits and ties. You know what I'm saying? And leaving from their traditions and stuff like that in the professional field, I guess you could say. But according to the Bible said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. These people are passing laws and okaying different things. Well, as far as like abortions, Margaret Sanger, you know, for her, she was a racist, you know what I'm saying? And it's because of her that we have so many abortion clinics in the Black and Hispanic neighborhoods. Because of the white man, we have so many guns and drugs and things in our neighborhoods, man. These people are ruling the earth right now. Who in charge of the diamond mines? Who in charge of the oil right now and all different things like that? When black people go out and so-called vote, you voting your oppressor over you, man.
Right.
You vote when you look at the Capitol Hill, you see white people in them seats, man, congregating and passing laws for every other race and nation that's over here in Illinois and everywhere else, man. Breathe.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
And according to the Bible, it was a time where the pictures, it was known that from the Renaissance and we were running everything, and you had pictures. They started whitewashing everything. You know what I'm saying? They started changing they want you to think that they're the ones that created everything and made the music. Beethoven, he was a black man, but they want to tell you that they did it. Everything that's great, they want to act like they did it, man. They the ones that's on top, and they not. We are some great, smart, intelligent people that ruled this earth. And when we ruled this earth, it was at peace. You know what I'm saying? The earth was at peace. Everything was at peace. But by the white man being in control of everything, man, he's destroying everything that he touched. He raping, murdering, and robbing, and still just doing all kind of abominable things, man. Passing laws that's contrary to the law, statutes, commandments. And we following right behind those people like that. We clinging to the things that they doing, and we shouldn't be doing that, man. So from Job 9:24, it's saying the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and if not,
they covered the faces.
They covered the faces of the judges thereof. Jesus Christ is a black man, man. That's the biggest lie that's ever been told. According to the Bible, Jesus Christ is a black man, but let them tell it. They got this picture of Caesar Borgia out there, this blue-eyed, blonde-haired guy, little feminine, homosexual dude that's all love. And the Most High, that is not a description of the Most High according to the Bible. It's definitely not, man.
Can I read a precept? It's 2 Corinthians 11:4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
That's crazy. That's heavy what you just brought out. You bear with him, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We following these other nations, man, and we're not following the law and statutes. We have left our own traditions. We have had everything taken from us. Our identity is taken from us. Our language has been taken from us. Our customs have been taken from us. We're getting ready to go come together for the Sabbath, man. You know what I'm saying? The Passover. We're getting ready to celebrate the Passover. And the average person, they don't know nothing about the Passover. They go to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And that don't have nothing to do with us. Let's go to Romans 15:4 right fast.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 15, and verse 4.
Let me get that with you right quick. Romans 15:4. Go ahead.
I'm just ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Now, according to the Bible, whatsoever things was written aforetime was written for our learning, man. That's what it'd be good if you have grandparents that's in their 70s and 80s. Why wouldn't you sit down and talk with them and suck up some of that history that they can give you, man?
That's right.
They can. You have family members that can tell you about things that they experienced in the 60s, the 50s. How terrible it was here in America. America ain't never been great for no black person. Right. It's never been great for a black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, man.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
Come on. 15:4. Salaki. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
This Bible is an independence for the black man, man. We don't have no hope nowhere else. The only way we can have, if you want hope, if you want to let your spirit get fed and you want to feel better about yourself, man, you got to come into the school of the Isupk, man.
That's right.
I'm being honest. You're not going to, all you're going to get in these churches, these synagogues, these Catholic churches, the whatever denomination is under, you ain't going to get nothing but a feel-good moment with their music. Your pastor do not know how to teach you according to the Bible, the oracles of the Most High, man. Right. He ain't going to do nothing but do some prosperity preaching. He going to give you some kind of sermon about whatever, damn it, he could come up with to get your attention for them 2 hours. But he's not going to tell you that you got to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments to have a relationship with the Most High.
That's right.
He's not going to tell you that you can't smoke, that you can't eat certain things, that you can't celebrate your birthday and these different holidays. He's not going to tell you you can't be sleeping with a black woman and get up and just leave her because sex is marriage. You know what I'm saying? Your pastor's not going to teach you anything because he hasn't been called by the Most High. He's self-appointed, man. And he don't know a damn thing about the Bible, man. According to the Bible, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. The only place you're going to have hope is in this, according to the Bible, but you got to come to the schools of the Isupk so you can have a good understanding of it, man. Right. I don't care how long you've been going to church. You got our black women going up in the pulpit. You got black women putting their names on the marquees, the pastor and the heads of these different churches. That's not correct. Can't no woman be over no man.
That's right.
That's not in the Bible. You got sisters out here, you got pastors out here that are sending their wife into the street with 2 or 3 women calling themselves evangelizing. That's wrong, man. That's not a woman's position to get out in the field to do that type of work. That's a man's job, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the day and time we living in right now today, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Romans. Let's jump down to Romans 12:2 right fast.
The book of you want me to get the
go ahead. Yeah, I'm there. Go ahead.
Come. It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, starting at verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Now, according to the Bible, man, the Bible said, and be not conformed to this world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think it's okay to smoke weed because it grows from the ground. Everybody think that they could just do what they want to do, and when they get through sinning, they could just say, forgive me, Lord, and it's going to be okay. Everybody think that it's okay to be a homosexual. Everybody think it's okay to be a gangster or a gangbanger. Everybody think it's okay to live contrary to the Bible, and it's not, man. Start over again, read that.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
The only way you can be transformed by the renewing of your mind is coming to these schools, the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
That's
man.
Right.
You're not going to get this knowledge nowhere else. Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Listen to the title, man. It's not complicated to have a relationship with the Most High, but you let them tell it. You got to die to go to heaven. You got to pay all your money to sow a seed to get a blessing. You know, it's all about prosperity. It's about lies. The hell with Christianity. The hell with Islam. The hell with Buddhism. But the hell with Egyptology. The hell with the Catholic Church. The hell with all that stuff, man. You ain't doing nothing but destroy. You slowly being destroyed, and you're gonna die when the Most High come back if you keep following all this nonsense. Read.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Now, another thing that the Christians love to say that nobody is perfect. They'll tell you that in a minute. You can't judge us. You don't. Who are you to judge anybody? Ain't nobody perfect. Well, according to the Bible, man, Job was an upright and perfect person. Right? Noah was upright and perfect. The Lord loved them, man. You can be perfect if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You can be perfect if you humble yourself and be renewed by being taught how to apply this truth to your life. According to the Bible, you can be perfect in this flesh on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
If I could, Brother Shah, I was going to say, it even said in the scripture, it says, prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect. And then it's telling you, will of God. Doing the will of God and following the law, statutes, commandments is the way you be perfect. It tells you right here for people to say, ain't nobody on the world in the earth perfect. Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? The brothers in the Isupk are perfect because we do exactly what the Bible says, and that's following the will of God and following the commandments.
And that's the point. And by us following the will of God and the commandments, we're teaching our wives and our children to do the same. No man in the Isupk is putting up no damn Christmas tree on Christmas. We're not lying to our children and telling them that they can go out and celebrate their birthdays or their Halloween or none of that stuff, man. Easter, none of that, man. And all that is contrary to the Bible. That's something that the white man do. That's you following the traditions of other races, man. That's not part of the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that in the Isupk, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it say, once again, it say, and be not conformed to this world, which means you don't do what the world doing. Everybody in the world doing the same thing. Everybody believe the same thing. Everybody living the same way. Pretty much, you can say that. But if you're not an Isupk and you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you following the world. You're an enemy of the Most High. Period. Point blank. It don't matter how you feel. The hell with your feelings, man. Get out of your feelings and get into these schools, man. The clock is ticking. It's time to wake up, Israel. BS ain't nothing, man.
That's right.
Let's jump over to Acts 17 and 30. Acts chapter 17 and 30. Come on. When you get it, go ahead and read, huh?
Come on, sir. The book of Acts chapter 17, starting at verse 30. And the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent.
Now, when the Bible say repent, man, it don't mean just sit on the side of you, sit up and say, I repent, and that's it. The word repent means change your ways, man. If you was going this way and you really repent truly, you're going to go the other way. If you used to sell, if you're selling drugs and game banging, or if you lusting after other men wives, or you smoking weed, you're doing all these different abominable things. The Bible said repent, man. There was a time when the Most High would wink at our ignorance. But we coming into the last days, man. The Lord is not winking at your ignorance no more. It's time to wake up, Israel. Go ahead.
So like would that be saying, like when he said he winked at our ignorance, meaning like he showed mercy to a lot of the things that we were doing?
That's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means. See, certain little sins that people were doing, the Most High, he in our ignorance, because it was a time where he had his priests and prophets in the corner. And you just had these old fake pastors out here teaching God's people. But the Lord, since 1969, the Lord been putting his prophets up back out here on these streets, man. And that's what we do on the Saturdays. We get up, we get our equipment, and we get on these corners all over the cities, man, everywhere. And we teach God's people the true way to follow the Most High. What you can and you cannot do. You will be held accountable in the Isupk. You cannot come into the Isupk and keep being a homosexual. Right. You cannot come into the Isupk and keep being a drug dealer. Right. You cannot come into the Isupk and keep getting high. You know what I'm saying? Got some,
Yeah,
yeah, that ain't happening in here, man. It's just like when Moses was leading the children of Israel. When they found sin in the camp, what did they do? They got rid of it. They got rid of it, man. But according to this government and we being the government in this city, the North America being led by oppressors, you know what I'm saying? They're allowing all kind of abominations. Them people are not no holy spiritual people. You know what I'm saying? Those are some wicked, disgusting individuals, man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
How do we know that? They do everything, man. That's abominable. These people subject to do anything. They children, even their children, mass murderers. When we have problems in the inner city, and we kill each other and we have disputes and stuff. But when they raise up them people, man, America is the youngest country of all the countries, and they have been to war more times than any other country anywhere. America keep their nose in somebody's business. Every time you look up, America is sending their troops to somebody's land, pushing their belief and they customs. You know what I'm saying? And they what's that? They tradition, all that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that damn picture of Caesar Borgia. They take that everywhere. They democracy. They want to take their democracy all over the earth and police the whole earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And these people are disgusting people, man.
It's like, if I could, I just saw an article earlier, and I actually did a little bit of small research on it. That you bringing it up, how we claim the other nations and everything. That a Japanese guy, or a brother, not even a brother, Salakia, the Japanese dude named Richard Akoi. He was the civil rights activist and early member of the Black Panther Party. A Japanese man.
Right. Really? That's crazy. Yeah. Everything black people do, they accept other races, the white races and stuff. And everything black people do, man, the white people want to be a part of it. And that's why they're making a mistake of. They can't come to the Isupk. The only thing that our oppressors can do is donate and help us build our nations, man. But as far as them just coming to the house, it's like that church. You're gonna let a damn serpent come into the midst of you. When they let that church, when they let that, I forgot his name. He was sitting in the back for about an hour. Ain't nobody go back there and question him. Ain't nobody talk to him. He just looked like a little innocent little white boy sitting back here, and they thinking, oh, God must have sent him in here. The Lord is reaching out, touching his heart. And this bastard got up and killed, 9 to 12 people in that church that night. We're not going for that, man. We know that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We're not going to be a part of that madness. They're not going to just walk up to us and say anything to us, and we're just going to receive and accept them. That ain't happening in the school of the UPK, man. Ain't no way in the hell. You know what I'm saying? But once again, we said Romans 12:2 said, "Be not transformed to this world." Then we went to Acts 17:30. It said, "The Lord winked at our ignorance at one point in time." But Hebrew 10:26. Let's go to Hebrew chapter 10 and verse 26. And let's see what the Hebrews got to say about it, man. The Lord not winking no more, man. The Most High is not winking at a damn thing no more. I'm trying to get that with you right quick. Hebrews 10:26. Go ahead, Ak. When you get there, go on to read it.
We at Hebrews 10:26. This is the book. That's a lot here. So, go ahead. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
So that means that, especially for the men in the Isupk, we know that by us coming into the truth and we've been taught the truth. Now, if we go back into that world and go back to our old ways, man, it ain't no sacrifice, ain't no more sacrifice for you, man. You subject to die. Ain't nowhere in the hell. It's nothing no man that's walking on 2 feet could do to push me at this truth.
That's right.
It's not gonna happen. Matter of fact, I could tell you a quick little sample. When I first got in this truth, after about 3 months, 4 months, I decided that I was gonna take a break. The very same night that I decided I was going to take a break, I was mistaken. It was a case of mistaken identity. And some guys rolled up next to me and opened fire on me, man. Damn near murdered me. Shot my entire car up from the back to the front. I got grazed across the back. My entire car got shot up the same night I decided that I was going to give the Isupk bag up from the school. By the grace of the Most High, I was able to go home. I sat down. I thought about it. I was right back in class that following Wednesday.
That's right.
And I've been coming ever since. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere in the hell that it's nothing that you can do to make me go back into that world. Matter of fact, according to the Bible, it said that's just like a dog vomiting on the ground. That's right. Turning around and lapping that vomit right back up, man. There's nowhere in the hell I'm not doing it. I don't care. Whatever happened, I'm not leaving the Isupk. This is my home. I would die. When I leave here, I'm going to be in this school. Seriously. But anyway, that was my experience, man. And I'm convinced that the Lord do not play. I'm convinced that the Most High showed me some mercy and showed me this is where I'm supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? So bull jab ain't nothing. The hell with, like I said, it's not about your feelings no more, man. Let's read that again,
Khan, Hebrews chapter 10, starting at verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
So that means you're going to die in your sins, man. You keep on living the way you're living and you don't truly repent. If you don't find this school, whatever city you live in, and change your ways, man, and start living according, applying these laws, statutes, commandments to your life, you're going to die in your sins, man. That's right. You're liable to be hit with a stray bullet. You're liable to be hit by a car, a drunken driver or something. Whatever the case may be, you're going to leave up out of here if you keep on playing with them. The Lord is not playing no more, man. Right. It's time to wake your butt up. It's time to wake up and separate. Right. Just like we said in the beginning, it's time to wake up and separate Israel. And the Most High is not here for all races and nations. He's here for the 12 tribes, man. We got to come together as a group and serve the Most High. The blacks, the Hispanics, the Native American Indian, the nations that have not been desired in this land. That's who the Most High is here for. The Most High is not here for Esau. According to the Bible, the Lord hates Esau. Who is Esau? According to the Bible, the white man, man. Come on. Seriously, man. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16. Come on, sir. You can chime in anytime you're ready.
Come on, sir. You said Isaiah 9 and 15 or 16?
16. Come on, Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16.
Khan. And Slacky, if I could, I'm gonna try to put that video for this scripture right here. Go ahead. I'll read it first. I'll read it down here. This the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
According to the Bible, man, Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16 said, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. Who are the leaders of this people, man? It's common sense. It's common knowledge, man. You ask a person this question, they want to say, well, who is the leaders of these people? They want to try to complicate things, and it's not complicated. Okay. It's not the leader of this what? The so-called community leaders, the so-called pastors, basically. These so-called chosen men of God, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen, Bill Winston, Charles Jenkins, you know what I'm saying, and all the rest of these so-called pastors, man. These are the so-called leaders. For the leaders of this people cause them to err. These are the so-called leaders that people should be they try to turn to when they need counseling or when they need guidance or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the leaders of the people. Go ahead and read out.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err. and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Now, how do the leaders of this people cause God's people to error? By not teaching them about the law, statutes, commandments. By not teaching them it's a must. If you want to have a relationship with the Most High, you got to do what the Lord said do. Yahushua was murdered, man. He died. And when he was risen, we have to do the same thing. We have to slay our flesh. We have to kill our flesh and not do what our flesh want to do. You have to be led by the word of the Most High. You have to be taught and taught how to follow the Most High by applying these laws, statutes, and commandments to your life, man.
That's right.
I don't give a damn man, woman, or child. If you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you don't have no relationship with the Most High, man. And the leader of this people causing God's people to error, man. The leader of this people gonna cause all God's people to die in their sins by not holding they people accountable and teaching them how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is a life and death situation. This is not something you can pick and choose and do what you want to do. This is not Burger King, man. It's not some situation where you think the Lord just gonna keep on forgiving you for your damn sins. You're going to be judged for your sins. And according to the Bible said, for the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
But the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahushua, who is known as Jesus Christ, man. Go ahead, yeah.
This couple years ago, where a fight broke out in church over the pastor making so much money, where all of the parishioners, they like, why he driving around in Bentleys and you know what I'm saying, what have you.
A scuffle inside the sanctuary after New Era Detroit protests during a worship service. Zeke, the leader of the group, offered no apologies for the dust-up at Great Faith Ministry Saturday, only the reasoning behind it.
This situation is bigger than just Wayne T. Jackson. This is about black churches and black pastors who live a lavish life on behalf of the people, and they're not giving back to their community.
He's referring to Bishop Wayne T. Jackson, the wealthy pastor that welcomed Donald Trump, drives a Rolls Royce, and lives in a mansion. Zeke was there for the offering Saturday.
When they started the offering at $1,000, and then they said if you don't got $1,000, then do 300. And if you don't got cash, then we got ATM machines. I don't understand that logic. I don't understand that way of thinking, and I don't understand that to be what religion is.
New Era Detroit says this.
That's heavy what you just brought out. That's and the Bible called men like that greedy dogs, wolves in sheep clothing. You know, and these our people that's in these churches, they are like they don't understand stuff like that, man. Y'all, these precepts we bringing out, it ain't nothing new. You done heard. I heard it before. I just couldn't put two and two together until I got into the Isupk, man. All the pastors are just like this one. And then out of all the people in the world to be sitting up there talking to, he's sitting up there with Donald Trump. What they got to do? What they got to do with black people, man? We just saw what Donald Trump think about America. He want to make America great again.
That's right.
What you think that phrase mean? He want to make America great again. When has America ever been great for black people, man? He's a filthy, low-down human being, a disgusting bastard, man. And this pastor right here, this is who Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16 is talking about.
That's right.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
That's right.
You know, all they want is your money, man. After you leave out that church building, they don't give a damn what you're doing with your life. They don't care whether you follow the law, statutes, commandments. They don't care if you hungry. They don't care if your lights are out. This man asking for $1,000. Who the hell got $1,000 to get us? And you got to pay your rent. You got to take care of your kids and feed your children, pay your bills. Now that he riding around in a what? A Rolls Royce, and over half the people in the church coming there on the damn bus and Uber. Come on, man. It's time to wake up, Israel. It's time to wake up, man. I don't know how many times we're going to keep saying it until we're going to keep saying it. We're not going to get tired of saying it. It's time to wake up and separate from this damn wicked country that we live in. Go ahead.
It's lucky and it's heavy, you know, that, the church, they want like a lot of the parishioners and people who go to those to the church that to believe, oh well, your pastor should be rich. He give up his whole life to preach and to lead people. But being in the truth and being in this Bible is about sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about having money and a monetary thing. It's about sacrificing your life you used to live for your people to be able to grow as a nation. Not money ain't gonna grow this nation. Brotherhood will. Monetary things will come later on. You know what I'm saying? The Bible do say money is a defense, but that's what it is. Brotherhood comes first, and then the monetary aspect of it. If I'm rich and you poor, how brotherly can I be?
I don't get it. That's not brotherly. Brotherly is like what you said, us helping one another. In your time of whatever you need, I'm gonna share with what I have, just like all of us doing this in Israel. If you want to experience true brotherhood, get your butt into the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
Get into the ISUPK. You will see real brotherhood. You won't have to go through nothing by yourself no more.
That's right.
We'll all chip in and pitch in and help you with whatever your situation might be. Even if you don't know how to deal with your woman, you can get counseling in this school and learn how to deal with your family without anybody in this school trying to go have sex with your woman, man. That's what these kind of pastors do. You'll go to this a man like this with your problems, and he'll take that and try to use it against you. A whole lot of pastors will do it. Look what that dude, what was his name that died from AIDS? Not Creflo, the brother, he was standing up in the pulpits with his damn tight shirts on and stuff and having sex with the boys in the damn church. Eddie Long, yeah. And the Most High took him up out of here so quick. It's like I heard he had AIDS today, and next Friday he was gone. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not playing with these people no more, man. The Lord is not playing with this place at all. He's doing everything he can to wake us up, to separate us from these other nations.
Right.
He just sent that pandemic to this place, man. AIDS. The Most High is not playing, man. He's trying to, since we want to keep clinging on to our oppressors, we don't want to let it go. We want to drag them with us. We want to love them and all this. The Most High is making moves to wake us up, to separate us from this nation. The Lord wants us to take our spirit up out of America, man, and turn back to him. That's a blessing. Right. He's the one and only true and living God, man.
That's right.
It's a blessing to serve the Most High. And a lot of us think a lot of our sisters think just because they got a nice education, they in them alpha groups and all this other stuff, they got their education, they got a decent job, they got a nice bank account, they really don't need no man. They got the little money, so they don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, little brother. Ain't no such thing. No such thing as an independent woman. No such thing as equality. And women are not equal to men. I wouldn't give a damn how much the sister make. I don't care what level of education she have or how up she is in the company she work in. When that woman go home and she got a husband, she's supposed to submit to her husband. And when we say submit, we're not saying you got to crawl on your knees and bark or hop up and down on one leg. Simply saying you're supposed to take care of your home, build your house up, make sure your husband is straight. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your girlfriends or your frat and all that before your family, man. That's what we're saying. But according to the Bible, that was excellent. I promise that was excellent. What you just brought, that hit with this right here, like perfect. For the leaders of this people the leader of this people calls them to error, and they that are led of them are destroyed, man. That entire church went up and was fighting. Go ahead, Art.
And it's so heavy that I know the brother ain't in the truth, but the brother just had the zeal, you know what I'm saying, that to even come. Because a lot of brothers and sisters in the church, they're afraid to do what this brother did. He made it known. He said, "Let me get the news, Paul," because he understands how bad, the pastors are out here. You know what I'm saying? And them being just like you just said, we clinging on to the white man. The first thing he say is, he sat down with Donald Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Bible tells us to take our spirit out of America And he sit down with a man and telling us to make America great again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And living a lavish lifestyle. Just like TD Jakes, man. TD Jakes is worth millions of dollars. Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, Bill Winston's, what's Paula White, Joyce Myers. All these different men, and Joyce Myers, I don't even think she teach out the damn Bible. Everything she is like prosperity type stuff. And then we go over there to Creflo Dollar. He done taught his people that the laws are done away with. He done had a sermon in his church talking about the laws are done away with, man. The only way you can get into heaven is to sow a seed. Come on, man. If that's not, that is pure wickedness, man, and misleading God's people. And they're going to pay for this. Trust me, these pastors are going to pay for this.
That's right.
They're going to pay for it dearly, man. So don't think they're not. I'm telling you what the Bible said, man. The Lord is not playing with this crap, man. Let's go to Mark 7 and 9 right quick. Come. Mark chapter 7 and verse 9. When you get there, go ahead and read it. Mark chapter 7, verse 9.
The book of Mark chapter 7, starting at verse 9. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of God, that ye may keep your own traditions.
Now, Mark chapter 7 and verse 9 said, full well ye reject the commandments of God, man. That's heavy, you know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody do. Everybody is rejecting the commandments of the Most High to hold on to your own traditions. You want to celebrate Christmas. You want Christmas and Thanksgiving, the main two, man. That's disgusting as all out. You want to celebrate your birthday. People feel like, damn it, on their birthdays, everybody, they want to be acknowledged. They want gifts. They want to feel the love. You know what I'm saying? They want to put themselves on the pedestal and take the Most High off that pedestal for that day. Go ahead, Oz.
That's heavy what you break down. If you even look at it, like even in the world right now, like, and now I want to say men don't care about their birthdays and these holidays, but if you look at it, a lot of times men can care less about the holidays.
That's right.
It's women, and when they take these women in, you know what I'm saying? Women, so illustrify themselves with these with Christmas and making sure the kids get presents and getting birthday presents and stuff like that. That now if a man getting boxed from a woman and he decides he don't want to, I don't really celebrate my birthday like that, she gonna be like, well, you don't get no box then, you know what I'm saying? Or give him some kind of some kind of recompense or something bad that's gonna happen to him just because he's celebrating certain things. So
damn, every house in Chicago, man, if that man married, that woman gonna put that tree up for that girl and them kids. You do not have the austerity to say no. Go ahead,
Yeah, what's so heavy about that is it's because like that's the whole thing that everything is about. It's not even about anything else. It's only about like the gifts and presents.
That's it. It's selfish, right? That's it. That's
selfishness.
Yeah, that's
selfish.
it.
That's heavy what you bring.
Yeah. The children running the household. You know what I'm saying? You know this. You know it's a lie. You know ain't no such thing as Santa Claus. You know you spending money that you really probably can't even afford to spend. It's a lot of people spend $400 or $500 on that day, and they know damn well they can't afford to do that. Go into debt, deep debt, trying to please everybody. And half the time when they doing all that, the damn kids don't deserve none of it. No way. They've been bad all year. They ain't been getting good grades. You've been hollering at them all year. You know what I'm saying? You've been taking care of them all year. You study clothing them and feeding them and giving them stuff. Then on this particular day, now you're gonna go deeper into your pockets and spend $400, $500, $600 just because the oppressor said that's what he wants you to do on the calendar. Go ahead.
So like I was just gonna say, you're a little bit off on the one. It ain't no $500-$600 no more.
Yeah.
That's $5,000-$6,000
with the technology.
Yeah, with the technology they pay. I mean, you gotta look at like a PlayStation. The PlayStation by itself, that's almost $1,000.
Yeah.
And they buy hoverboard. Like it's getting to the point where I know people that actually take out loans to take care of. Like you know how you take out back in the days, you take out a loan because your house really going to foreclosure. Now they'll do that no more. Now they take out a loan. They leave the bills. They let the bills go to hell, and they take out a loan so they can take care of the kids.
That's crazy. You're right. You're gonna neglect the bills. This money you're in debt. You spending money you ain't got to spend, and you're not paying your bills, so you even more.
Okay.
Yeah, now you got all this pressure on you. You going to work. You got all this frustration on you, and all this anxiety, and that's why. That's another thing about around them times of the season. Well, that Christmas and Thanksgiving, that depression is at an all-time high. People commit suicide. People are out there robbing and stealing and breaking in. Come on, man. Why do yourself like that? When you could make it simple and just turn to these laws, statutes, commandments, follow the Most High, forget about that crap. Teach your child to raise your child in the way that he should go, or her.
As the Bible says.
That's right, as the Bible say, damn right, huh? And stop following the traditions of men. Cut it out, man. Seriously, it's time to wake up, Israel. It's time to stop doing ourselves that way.
That's right.
I mean, you just think about it around Christmas time. You hear people hitting innocent people in the head, robbing them on the L's, man, sticking people up, breaking their homes. People stressed out, can't get a loan. Your woman, the men catching all type of hell. He better go out and get some money. If that nigga to come in that house and ain't got some boxes, they, like my brother said, that girl, the first thing she gonna take from him is the sex. Ain't no sex jumping off at all. He do anything that ain't that she feel like she won't. Ain't no sex jumping off. And 9 out of 10, it's another nigga somewhere that's doing a little better than her husband, and she gonna be somewhere laying up with him, sneaking and talking to him on the phone, creeping off with him. You know what I'm saying? And the friend, so-called friends.
That's right.
It's time to wake up, Israel, man. It's time for us to come up out of these old traditions of North America and turn back to these laws, statutes, commandments, follow the Most High, because the clock is ticking. We see what's going on with these wars, rumors of wars, pestilence. What's the pestilence? The pandemic, this pandemic we just went through. Still going through, exactly. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that the Most High did to Egypt, the plagues, man. These plagues are affecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian far more than it's affecting these other nations right now. And it's geared against us because we the chosen people of the Most High, and we refuse to turn to the one and only true and living God, man. We refuse to serve the Most High. You want to serve Caesar Borgia. You want to serve Islam. You want to do the Egyptology, Pan-Africanism. You want to get into the United States military on their police forces and all this other crap, man. You want to do everything but turn to the law, statutes, commandments, and serve the one and only true and living God.
That's right.
Well, guess what? For the men in the Isupk, for us in our households, we're going to serve the Most High, man. We're not going to do what everybody else is doing. It's time out for that.
That's right.
Do you see how people dying today? I mean, and you want to think that God is all love, man? Do you see how from newborns to as old as you get, people are being shot in these streets? Babies are being shot in these back seats, in the houses, laying in their beds by stray bullets. Old people over this past weekend, 2 or 3 people, 70 plus and 80 have been shot, man. This generation is a perverse and wicked generation, even to the point where we was discussing how the funerals, not even to say they taking funerals and twerking and dancing at the funerals, smoking loud at the funerals, taking the bodies, they not putting them in coffins no more, they propping them up on stands and stuff. Who in the hell want to walk into a funeral, man, and you got the dead bodies propped up, sitting on a motorcycle or at a card table, or standing up on a damn stage with a mic in his hand? It's nothing normal about this wicked and perverse generation today, man. And we got to wake up, man. The clock, it's time to wake up, Israel. It's time to wake up, and it's time for us to separate and take our spirits out of America, man.
That's right.
Our people are dying like never before right now, man. The Lord is killing us. Listen, whether it's good or whether it's bad, the Most High is behind it, man. Seriously.
Got a couple of questions.
Go ahead, huh? Yeah. Oh, come on, go ahead.
So we need to stop being of the world. Like we need to really stop because when God come back, He gonna wipe out the whole everything.
Damn right. Starting out with Israel. Go ahead.
So that's heavy what he just brought out as well, especially being a young man, you know, in the truth. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, for him to know, first off, for him to know as a young man in the truth that we shouldn't be of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Also to know the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like somebody this young knows what it means that that God so loved the world. He know he don't love everybody in the world.
That's right.
It's crazy to know that pastors is 56, 60, 70, been in theologian school, learned, you know, from the white man. They still don't understand that straight up precious jewel. I mean, Adolf Hitler told them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Adolf Hitler said, y'all the precious jewels. And you know the white man said, he said, okay, if you think you're the most precious jewel, well, I'll take your money from you. You know, I'll take your wealth. I'll take this and our black people, because we are so much in the world, like the young man just said, that we feel like that money, if somebody take away money from us, they take away our God, they take away culture. That's what Egypt believed, that, you know what I'm saying, gold and silver and all. That's why when we came out of Egypt and we started, you know what I'm saying, worshiping gold and stuff, Moses was pissed. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing we doing now. The men in the Isupk, the reason we get pissed when people start, you know what I'm saying, caring about, oh, I ain't got money. We a brotherhood. Monetary things, gold and all, we don't care about that, because every brother in the Isupk, we gonna make it through because we got each other. The money don't.
That's right. And that's why it's so important for brothers such as yourself. On start down what he doing with this young man right here. And every brother that's in the Isupk to come in and journey a hunter, man, to raise up our children in the way that they should go and lead our women, man.
That's right. Your
woman ain't got no business leading your damn household, man. Your children ain't got no business leading your household, man, at all. You know what I'm saying? That's effeminate as hell. For a man to allow something like that to happen, man, there's something wrong with that. That brother has been destroyed, man. I'm so tired of hearing about it, but this thing that's been going on with Will Smith, who you think running his household, man? His wife, that woman, man, that's a dragon. That sister is bad for that dude, man. That sister destroying that brother, man. She destroying him. Now she done put out something talking about she wish he didn't have to do that. Was she the reason why he did it? And she done been having sex with they son's friend. She destroying this brother, man, like crazy.
It's a lot. And the children run that household.
And that's the point, man. Yeah. Even the kids crazy. Damn kids confused, man. Don't know what they don't. I mean, and according to the world, it's like this society, man, over here in North America, they want to pass a law where they got this no gender zone. So basically, your child can pretty much say whatever he want to be. What kind of no? When you born of a woman, whatever you got between your legs, that's what you are. Ain't no such thing as a no gender zone, man. Then they got it where these transsexuals feel like they got so much rights where they can sue because I'm not finna let you be in a woman's locker room and you got a ride. That ain't happening. If you got a ride, you can't get in no female competition. That ain't happening. Matter of fact, if you want to lay with another man, you're going to die. According to the Bible, you deserve to die. Your blood is on your hands. According to the Most High, right. A man that lay with another man, that's an abomination unto the Most High, man. Ain't nothing right about that. That's right. I don't give a damn who say it is. It don't matter. Because the Lord said that is an abomination, man. Right. I don't care whether it's a woman with a woman or a man with a man. It's not right. But according to America, that's okay. Go ahead, I
was going to just, if I could, just read the scripture off what you was bringing out about, first off, the children running the household and all that stuff. This book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. It reads, as for my people, Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path.
Con, that they that lead thee, who lead them? You damn
Children and a wife.
Con, and that's crazy, man. Ain't no woman and no children got to do this leading in your household. And every house need a man in it, man. That balance. Every home need the mother and the husband in there with their children, man. As far as the brothers, man, we got to stop turning our women into whores, man. Our women, they need to they'll stop being whores if you stop loving whores.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, man. Our women do what they do because they know the men like it. Mm-hmm. Women want to put on dresses that's extremely revealing because they know they're getting that attention, and men love that. Whorish men, and they not gonna, you can't hold no man with that because there's always gonna be another sister out there that's better than you, got more than you, prettier than you, and everything else, man. Sex is not gonna hold no man. It's not. A man got to really care about you and want to be with you, man, for that to work. And as far as a woman getting out there and revealing herself into the eye of the public, you're supposed to say that for your husband, sis. You're not supposed to do that. Don't go out there just because you got nice curves and stuff. You don't got to show it to the world. According to the Bible, man, a woman that's shameless is counted as a dog. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman, if you are in a relationship and you got a husband or a boyfriend or something, why would you shame that brother for real? If that brother really love you and care about you, that man don't want you to go outside like that, man. He probably just ain't saying nothing because he's scared of you. You a damn dragon. He don't want to hear your mouth.
That's right. You
done told him so many times he can't tell you what to do till he's scared to open his damn mouth. Because if you get mad, you're not gonna cook. You ain't gonna give him no loving. Mm-hmm. So that's all that is, man. You done broke that brother down, man. If the Lord done blessed you and you got a real nice body and you look good, sis, don't shame your man, man. Don't do that. That's crazy. Let's go to Lamentations 4:17 right fast. Lamentations 4:17. Lamentations 4. Read when you get it out. Go ahead and read.
Come. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. You done had people like Martin Luther King. You done had people like Malcolm X. You even had them Kennedy brothers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Look what America did to them, both of them. They started kind of having some kind of feeling for blacks, and saw that in America killed their own people, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to Martin. What was the brother name down south? They killed him on his front porch, shot him in his back. It escapes me right now, but it's so many people. Not Emmett Till. Yeah, but anyway, man, anybody, all these so-called leaders, man. You know what I'm saying? We always looking for leader. We always vote. We've been marching. Our people been marching, man. Damn, for years. We ain't made it there yet. You know what I'm saying? We're still marching. You still voting. You're still getting on your knees in these Christian churches and praying. You're still looking towards your oppressor for some help. That's right. You're not going to get no help from your oppressor, man. It's not going to happen. Don't you realize that and see that by now? According to the Bible, man, the Bible said, Lamentations 4:17, as for us, the Lord is talking to his people. Our eyes as yet fail for vain help. Can't nobody save us. We're not finna be saved over here, man. The only way we're going to get help is by turning to the law, statutes, commandments, coming into these schools, in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, and applying these laws to your life, man. Right. You can quit that voting. You can quit marching. You can quit all your praying because you ain't nothing but a damn sinner. You smoking cigarettes, smoking loud. You know your son, a filthy bastard, jumping off the porch, shooting up the neighborhood, selling all the heroin and cocaine, drinking lean. You disgusting. That's right. Anybody that's not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're disgusting. And you don't have a relationship with the Most High. I wouldn't give a damn what you think in your mind. I'm talking to everybody that's calling themselves a Christian or a Muslim or whatever doctrine or title that you call yourself under. If you're not in the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're a disgusting individual, man. And the Lord is going to destroy you.
That's right.
The Lord is going to go ahead, free.
It's like in vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
In this nation, can't no nation save us, man. You can stop it. Our help is coming from the Most High. And the only way the Lord is going to help us and stop cursing us, and we got to stop bringing the wrath of God down on our heads by doing what he said do.
That's right.
That's it and that's all. If you're not doing what the Lord said do, the Lord said we got to eat a certain way. You can't eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. You cannot celebrate these holidays, man. You cannot hate your brother for no reason. You can't be sleeping with these other nations. You can't go even marrying out of the 12 tribes. That angers the Most High, man. Seriously, we got to quit doing these things. We're bringing the wrath of God down on our head. You wonder why our community is so messed up. Why are we being shot down in the streets? Why our children are dying? The old people dying. These other nations turning their guns on our people like never before, man. Ex-Sandra Bland, that girl got hung in a damn jail cell. That lady didn't hang herself, man. Emmett Till, all the way back to Emmett Till, and do you think Emmett Till was the only person they kicked the doors in and drug that little boy out of that damn house and did him the way they did him? That stuff was happening way before him, man. People were scared to open their mouths. And over here in America, right now today in the streets of Chicago, these police officers will shoot you down, man. Make a false move. Do anything. These people they murdering us like never before, man. And the reason why they're doing it because of our sins, our disobedience. Go ahead,
Like I was going to just say, I saw a thing a couple days ago where it was talking about picnics. You know what I'm saying? And I know in the school we don't say picnics. That's something that's outside of our culture and our character, what we do here. But I was watching the thing where they say picnics came from, back in the days when they was lynching us. What they would all do is they would prepare food. They would all sit out in the middle of a field, eat food, and watch the lynchings. And that's actually where picnics kind of almost derive. It's called picnic or something. It's like a Latin word. That's what they would do. They would bring out the kid. We all know this already, but they would bring out the kids, the little kids, and they would watch them hang niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, when we say the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, who do y'all think the brother talking about? What group of people you think? Who in the hell would set up their grills, bring their wives and their children, go pick a nigga, just randomly pick a nigga off the streets, bring 3 or 4 of them over there in the park where they at, and hang them all by their necks? And everybody done seen those pictures, man. Well, there's a whole group of white people standing out there with their beers in their hands, they women and their children standing out there with them, and you got 4 or 5 black men hanging from their neck in them trees. That's not no secret. That's not no secret. That you could easily pull that up and see the pictures of that. And none of them people got arrested. All the people were. And what do you think them children that were standing at those men at that day and time and their wives, and they had them little children out there, them same damn children that growed up today that sitting up there on the Capitol Hill. Some of them running around, some of them children are the same ones that's ruling this place right now today. Go ahead, Art.
And the children, they gonna repeat history.
Exactly.
Do it again.
That's so heavy. You could tell, officer, y'all done doing a great job. For real. Real talk. The brother's absolutely right, man. History is going to repeat itself as long as we keep on going in the direction that we're going in. And as long as we don't take our spirits out of America and turn to these laws, statutes, commandments, that's exactly what's going to happen. History is going to continue to repeat itself. Read.
Come on. Verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
Now, when the Bible, when the scriptures say they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets, man. Who the hell you think they talking about, man? Who making these laws? Who the police officers that's in our communities and our neighborhoods that's hunting us down, man? Seriously. You think it's a joke, man? It's not no joke, man, what we living in. This is some serious business that we in. And these people are not playing with us, man.
It's like,
Go ahead, huh?
I was just gonna say about even when it's saying that they hunt our steps, that's like even the laws they putting forth. That like hunting our steps ain't just, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it is a part of what they do to us in the streets and killing us and shooting us down. But it's also like it's like the way they hunt us is they use laws to be able to, so they can be able to, they can treat us almost as prey, as a lion doing this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you look at like they use like, you look at something like Will Smith and Chris Rock. Will and them acting like savages on TV allows America to say, hey, look, they are savages. So when we kill them, it ain't like we killing regular people. It's like we really, even millionaires, even the black millionaires are savages. Look, like when we kill a regular dude, you just think about how bad he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you kind of look at like how they hunt our steps. They hunt our steps. Now they so, they can do it through media. They do it through the bills that they put out in the Constitution. They do it through just all the different ways. That's why it's so important for us to come to the Bible and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, because this teaches us how to keep them from hunting us. Right. And teach them how to get counsel when, you know what I'm saying, we rival with our brother, because that's another way they hunt us. They use us to hunt each other. You know what I'm saying? So we go get counsel. We know if I got to offer my brother, I go to my brother, you know what I'm saying, and come to him, you know what I'm saying, one-on-one. If we can't feel each other, then we go to them, we get counsel. Exactly. Like the Bible ain't gonna, I mean not the commandments, the amendments and the Constitution ain't gonna teach black men that. They're not gonna say, hey, if y'all got a problem, come together. What it's gonna do is say, go settle it in court, but let the white man decide what y'all fate is. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, most heavy about what you're bringing out. You're absolutely right, because it's just like the penitentiary. These private penitentiaries, man, they are making deals and things of that nature with the government, and they have to be filled. And who they filled with? Blacks and Hispanics.
Okay.
Blacks and Hispanics, man. You have a whole lot of brothers that's in the penitentiary, man, that don't deserve to be in the penitentiary.
That's right.
Non-violent cases. You know what I'm saying? That penitentiary is political. And they using us as modern day slavery.
That's right.
Seriously. The penitentiary is, it's a lot of people that do deserve to be there, but there's a lot of brothers and sisters in these penitentiaries, man, that don't deserve to be in the penitentiaries. And they have to arrest you and convict you and send you downstate, because not only do they get paid for it.
Okay.
Every person that they convict and send them downstate, they get like $30-some thousand a year off every individual. People are getting, that's a multi-million-dollar business. That's another way they hunt us down. Like the brother said, they hunt us down by when they start putting all these cameras all over the city. Now they done put it they done lowered it down where if you're doing, I think, 6 or 7 miles over the damn speed limit, you'll get a $35 or $40 ticket. That's hunting our steps. You know what I'm saying? When they put these, they tell our women to file. Our sisters filed child support on us, and they put a man in a position where when if he is working and he get a check, they taking all that. They taking so much of that man's money till he can't even survive. I have met brothers, man, where they taking damn near for 2 kids $700 and some dollars, and this wicked woman getting her hair did, her nails did, and she's not really buying them damn Family Dollar clothes for the kids. I done seen women, man, I have seen it with my own eyes. Sisters be out there, man, with all this hairdo, nails, fly ass gear on, and the child got these cheap ass clothes on. The broad live in a damn low income house and won't even pay the damn rent. The house filthy. I'm not telling you something that I've heard. I've seen this, man. These sisters are wicked as hell in America, man, following behind our oppressors. Go ahead, Al.
What's so heavy about that is if you just walk down the street, because one day I was walking down the street, right? It was like me, my mom, and my sister, and we saw this lady who had a kid in the stroller, and they dog had better clothes on than the kid.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not surprised.
that's sad.
Sad, yeah, hell yeah, it's sad.
Go ahead, that's lucky. I was just gonna also bring up. I was watching another thing I seen on the internet on some media the other day, where it's a brother that went. They got him on child support. It ain't even his baby. They did the DNA test. Got the DNA test done. 0% that it was his baby.
Right.
He go to court and because of the laws, and that's what I mean by they hunt our steps through laws. Even though those laws say, because of what those laws say, even if he ain't the daddy, and she forged his name on the birth certificate. He didn't sign the birth certificate. Wow. The lady forged his name because she wanted to get money for food stamps and all that. Right. And he going to court. He $30,000 in debt, no job, no nothing. Poor, don't got a dime because this woman forged his name and put him on child support. And the DNA test, he took 3-4 DNA tests, and they say he's 0% the baby did. And the judge still going through with it. And this is the sad part. The judge is a sister.
That's great. That's why I ain't surprised. Right. Now we're not just ragging on sisters, man. It's a lot of good sisters, man. We know some man, we love our sisters, man. Y'all some of the greatest things on the planet, man. Black women are some of the most beautiful and creative and everything, but you do have some dragons. And according to the Bible, the Lord, he tell you, man, anytime the Most High say, I'd rather be on the top of a roof in a thunderstorm than to be in the house with a quarreling woman. You know what I'm saying? The Bible talk about sisters. It's y'all, half of y'all don't got edges on the side of y'all head, and you wonder why you can't grow no hair on the side of your head because you're wicked as hell. That's a curse from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sisters got a stench about themselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you just low down. You know what I'm saying? You wicked as hell because you've given your spirit to this place so much till you just ain't no. You just wicked as hell. What else can I say? You know what I'm saying? But there's some good sisters out there, man. It's a lot of good sisters, and like in the Isupk. The sisters in the UPK, man, are excellent, man. They cover up. They do what their husbands tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's just time to wake up, Israel. Man, our brothers and sisters, y'all got to wake up, man. We got sisters walking around here, man, that's just doing anything and everything. We got a lot of sisters walking around here acting like they're men. You know what I'm saying? I done seen sisters knuckle up and stand in front of a man and knuckle up and be ready to go. And sometimes, whoop, I just knock them clean out, snatching them around like a damn rag doll, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all something else out there, man. I'm serious. But it's time to wake up, man. Serious. All jokes aside. And right, like the brother brought up, man, they hunt our step and it's more than just killing us. Any kind of way, they sit back and they think tanks and come up with all sorts of ideas to keep us down, to attack us, to keep us separated and divided, to conquer us, man. You know, divide and conquer. Everybody familiar with that term, man. Come on now. Go ahead, finish reading.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is coming.
And that's why we said, man, it's time to wake up, man, and separate from this country because the Most High is about to come back, man. I think we are from under them curses, right? It's like we can, if we turn back to the law, statutes, commandments as a nation, the Lord will fight our battles, man. The Lord will fight our battles, man. We can get some help, but we're not going to find it here on this earth. The only place you're going to find it on this earth is in the Isupk.
That's right.
By being held accountable for your actions. You cannot come into this school and keep living the way you've been living according to the world. You can't do that. And it's not grievous. That's the important thing about it. It's not a grievous situation. It's not something that is hard to do. You'll get time. We're not expecting for you to change overnight. You know what I'm saying? But as you stay in the school, as time go past, you start dropping off them different curses. You start dropping off them different habits. You know what I'm saying? You start changing your life slowly and transforming, renewing your mind as you being taught. You being baptized with the word of God. You know, you don't go get baptized in these churches in that water and come up and think something gonna change. That's not how it go. That even John the Baptist got his head cut clean off his damn body because after he baptized Yahushua, who everybody knows Jesus Christ, he didn't follow the Most High. He stayed there and kept baptizing and ended up in penitentiary and got his head cut clean off his damn body because he wasn't following the Most High. He was still doing his thing. See, y'all don't realize, man, you're not being taught the right way according to the Bible, man. This school is amazing. I'm telling you, I'm a witness. You will be surprised what you will learn, how strong, how powerful you would get spiritually if you come into this school and get taught the correct way. Go ahead, Art. All of it, mentally, everything. You apply these laws, statutes, commandments to your life, man, and you're gonna have a life-changing experience. Right. You're not gonna keep going the way you was going. You're not gonna keep letting a woman run your house. You're gonna, and the Most High will bless you with a woman that's willing to follow you if you following these laws, statutes, commandments, man. That's right. You don't have to stay in no bad. You're not gonna stay in no bad situation. I promise you. I guarantee you that. Your life gonna change, man. Any more on that one? Go ahead, read.
Verse 19, sir.
Come on.
Verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagle of the heaven.
Now, what emblem that do America use?
It's an American eagle.
The American eagle, man. What emblem did Rome use?
The eagle, sir.
The eagle, man. Of North America, man. This place where we at. Who ruling over here? Our oppressors. Right, even Egypt, right. Egypt had the eagle as their mascot. Our oppressors, man. We got to wake up, man. This Bible is a black man's independence book. This Bible is our way up out of this hellhole that we live in, man.
That's right.
Seriously, it is, man. Okay, we was at Lamentations. Let's go to Jeremiah 14:2. Jeremiah 14:2. When you get that, go ahead and read it.
Couple comments, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, starting at verse 2. Slacken. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Now, when the Bible said Judah mourneth blacks, he's talking about black people, man. Judah, what other people in mourning right now? We losing our children like never before. We're going through pure hell right now on earth. You do not have to die to go to hell, man. That's right. Yeah, just like you do not have to die to have a taste of heaven. You don't. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. That's right. And right now, black people in America are going through hell, man. That's right. We living through hell right now. We have to, the taxes, food is at an all-time high. Look, they just said, I forgot where, they just a bunch of chicken is contaminated. We coming to a point, man, where it's going to be hard. We just saw what happened when this pandemic started, how they in all the cities, the blacks, we raided our own stores. We took everything out the store. You couldn't get no toilet paper, couldn't get no bread. You couldn't get certain items. A lot of the stores was closed down for a few months. You had to go to other neighborhoods to shop. Go ahead, Art.
If you go to downtown Chicago, look on the streets, the majority of the homeless people that's gonna be there is black.
That's right. Damn right. Yeah. Under these bridges, you got a lot of black people living under the damn I-55, literally under the overpasses and stuff.
They call them tent cities.
Yeah. You got people in the middle of winter sleeping outside on the ground in the middle of winter, man. Look at our Native American Indian brothers. They got them on reservations. They raping them women and drugging them out and they coming up missing. It's over 7,000 black women right now missing in Chicago, man. Where the hell is all the human beings at right now? Sex trafficking, organ donor, the Native American sisters, it's not being reported. It's not being, human beings are coming up, blacks, Hispanics, and you do not have to die to go through hell, man. Go ahead,
Lucky. I just got to, I always bring up the story to a lot of brothers. This was my first time ever actually going to a Native American reservation. When we was handing out things for, our Native brothers and sisters, as far as clothing and whatever we could give to them to be able to prepare for the winter. And there was a sister, a Gadite or a Native American sister that came. Now, mind you, we got up on the mountain and it was full of snow, 5 inches of snow or something we got on the way up there. And since she didn't have shoes, she had to walk out there with sandals on and 5 inches of snow just to come to look for some shoes that we was trying to give out.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So they just let you know, like we ask ourselves what a Native American Indian is at one day. Like, unless you go on those reservations, like it's hard for you to actually understand what they going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was heavy.
And that's why it's so heavy that like the captain done allowed the brothers to go out there and help our brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people need us, man. We got to help each other. The oppressor's not going to do it. Them are the ones that got them in the condition that they in, man. They done lied and raped and murdered them all the way, done beat them all the way down to nothing. Mm-hmm. Got them living on reservations. They ain't nothing but modern day concentration camps. Ain't nowhere in the hell, man, that them Native American Indians should be treated like that when this is truly their land. Mm-hmm. The white men that came over here and took every damn thing, man. Done raped, murdered, robbed, and just raped, murdered, and robbed his way all the way to the top.
That's right.
All the way to the top.
Oh, that's exactly
what I was. Don't stop leaning on that.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna move.
Yeah, that's gonna fall.
I was just gonna say that's heavy because even when we was there, like the Native Americans, they had like, I want to say like three places you could work at out there. It was I believe it was a casino out there, and it was a Family Dollar, and I want to say like a Subway. Everybody worked at just these, like, and this is a whole community. I'm talking about a big community of Native Americans, and like everybody worked at this Family Dollar. Everybody, like they worked at this sub. Like it was just, when you look at like Judah, we in poverty, we oppressed, but they left them on the island with nothing, literally nothing. This they land, this the land that they were dwelling in, and they left them with absolutely zero. To be able to,
because they wicked, because the white man is the devil that the Bible speak of.
That's right.
And this place is, and they running this place, man. Ain't nowhere in the hell that is. I don't care what nobody. It just should not be nobody over here hungry. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be nobody over here that's without. This place, man. When you listen to them talk, man. Do you know how many millions and millions and millions of dollars they dish out to go up to outer space or to push their militaries? Now you go to talk about their militaries and stuff. Money is no issue at all. Wait,
just to build a missile.
Yeah, millions and millions of dollars, man. Warfare. They love warfare, man.
That's right.
But they don't give a damn about their people, man. And the world know that. The whole world know, just like you brought out about Hitler. The whole world know how America is treating blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans over here on this land, man. And they go everywhere else. They want to help everybody else. Every time some look at, they bring in all them goddamn. Forgive me. When they stopped drawing all their troops up out of Israel over there, they was bringing airplanes full of those damn Arabs over here. Give them 2 or 3 years, they're gonna be doing way better than us. And we was born and raised over here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They allow all these different races over here and help them and give them tax breaks and do all kind of stuff for them. But they keeping us in oppression. Let a black man try to open him a liquor store or a store and watch how he have to suffer and pay so much taxes and have his prices sky high to try to make his ends meet. And then, you know, we don't want to, I mean, they putting us against one another. If I could go to this Arab store, the Hispanic store, and these people buying by the bulk, and they prices is $20, but when I go to this brother store, he charging $30 for the same damn item. Where you think I'm gonna go? As far as the trucks and the meat and the produce and the vegetables and stuff, you can go to these white communities, man, and I'm guilty. I shop in the white communities because I'm gonna spend an extra few dollars to get a better quality meat, a better fruit, a better vegetable. But when I go into my community and buy this stuff, man, that's like low grade secondhand stuff. I see the difference in it. You know what I'm saying? You go to Walmart in the black community, man, that crap ain't hitting on there. It ain't really doing that good. Certain items.
Right.
But if you want your meats, why would you buy low grade stuff and you feeding your family? So I'll spend that extra few dollars, but that go to show you how they treating us, man. It show you how they treating us. They not doing us right, man. They treating us bad as hell. What was that? Jeremiah, yeah, Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language. It said Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language. We mourn as black people, man. We suffering like hell.
Right.
We suffering like never before. And the gates thereof language. A gate is for protection. A gate is to hold something in or keep something out, man. Now, so-called gates in this instance mean the community leaders, your so-called pastors. They should be protecting, taking the brunt of the situation that's going on in these black communities. These pastors ain't doing nothing, man. You see your pastor every Sunday, and after that you don't see him no damn more. Unless you invite them to something, or you finna give them an envelope, or you cooking dinner and inviting them over. These pastors don't give a damn about black people, man. These black pastors don't care about black people in these communities.
It's like in politics and the politicians, as well.
Right.
Like just even though most of them are so-called pastors themselves, but those are our publicans. In the Bible they call them publicans, but those are our politicians.
Right.
They just as bad, because the only time you ever see a politician on the news, or even if it was something like that had to do with you, or a family member, it's when somebody get killed.
Right. Exactly.
Your nephew get killed. Now you see Jesse Jackson talk about the Rainbow Push Coalition,
right,
and promote what he got as a business going on.
Or when it's time to reelect.
Come.
Now, when it's time to reelect, they get active as hell. Look what Mary Lightfoot just did. Lori Lightfoot just did. Now, what's the brother name? He just passed out the free gas.
Wilson. Reverend Wilson.
Yeah, he just did it. So now, all of a sudden, she finna pass out $150 tickets to everybody, but it's almost close to time for the mayor re-election. So now all of a sudden, she done came up with a plan. She gonna give out free gas. Come on, man, stop. It's political. It's all political. Just like the brother just brought out, man. You don't hear nothing from none of these people, man, unless it's elect around election time. Then your pastors, they all the black churches. So that means when it comes to the black churches, they allow them to stand up there. They'll sit in that sermon. They'll listen to it for 2 hours. Then they get up and get a chance to say what they're gonna say. Then when it's over with, they're gonna go in that back in that pastor room office, and that political figure is gonna give your pastor an envelope. He's going to get an envelope. He's getting some kind of money at that political person that day. It's not everything is. It's all about money, man. It's all about money. Everything is about money, man. Therefore it say, and they black unto the ground, and the gates thereof language, man. We don't have no protection. The only place you're gonna find real protection is in the Isupk, man. That's right. That's it, and that's all. Let's go to Exodus 11:6 right fast. Exodus chapter 11 and verse 6.
The book of Exodus chapter 11, starting at verse 6. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it anymore.
Well, just like we just got to reading Jeremiah 14:2, and it said, Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language. Well, this happened before, man. Exodus chapter 11, verse 6. Read it again,
Khan. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall be like it anymore.
And that's the same thing happening right now today, man. It's a great cry in the streets of Chicago, New York, California. You know what I'm saying? We suffering, man. Read.
Khan, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against a man or beast. It's like it that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Egypt. And and Israel.
The Most High do not want us all to come together as one big human race, man. The Lord is for separation. The Lord is racist. You want to know, you want to hear the hardcore truth? God is racist, man. The Lord hate Esau. He hate them damn Chinese. He hate them Japanese. He hate Africans. All them people have something to do with our enslavement and our oppression. The so-called white men, they done taken our identity and don't even want to give it back to us, man. They calling themselves Jewish. They took our culture and everything and ruling the damn world with it. Let a black man say something against a so-called Jewish person and watch how he get crucified, nailed to the cross. Don't let them be wealthy with money, man. You got what was that boy name? Nick Cannon. He made a comment, man. That man paying millions of dollars out of his pocket to talk about he's sorry. Forgive him. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Let's go to 11. Second Esdras 6 and 9.
Second Esdras 6 and 9. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Esau is the end of the world, and that's what we're witnessing right now, man. We're starting to see more and more white on white crime than ever before. These white people, man, I'm gonna tell you something, if we wasn't here in America, they would be finding reasons and turning on one another. Just like we watching what's that? The Germans attacking Ukraine.
Russia.
Yeah, Russia attacking Ukraine. That's white on white crime, man. We see over here in America, you'll see these white people attacking each other like never. They not only are they attacking us, they're attacking each other too. These people, the Lord is putting a spirit of destruction on these people, man. The Lord is about to bring this kingdom to a halt. The Lord is about to destroy this place. And if you don't stop following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to be destroyed right with it, man.
That's right.
Esau is going to be the end of this place, man. Is there some more on that one?
Slovakia. No, that's it.
Come on. Let's Zephaniah 2:1 right fast.
Come. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
What nations are not desired? The Native American Indians, blacks, Hispanics. Look what they've been doing to our brothers and sisters on all these borders and stuff, man. Mm-hmm. Look what they brought our people over here on ships, man, and started selling them as like cattle. Checking their bodies, checking their teeth, stripping them down butt naked, putting them up on blocks with shackles and stuff on their arms and on their feet and stuff, and selling them like they slave stock, man. They was literally selling human beings and putting them on these damn plantations and making them work all day for free. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to the Native American Indian, man. Murdered them down to the point where they just done wiped them damn near off the face of the earth. Shalakia. Shalom, Mark. What's going on, Doc? Yeah, man. This place is a wicked and perverse place. And if we don't take our spirits up out of this place, man, we're going to be destroyed right with this place. When the Lord come back, man, I'm going to tell you something. All them big old tall skyscrapers in every metropolis that you may know of, the Lord is going to destroy this place. When the Most High come back with them millions and millions and millions of angels, the Lord coming back for destruction, man.
That's right.
Matter of fact, right quick, we're going to go, let's see. Let's see. Come on. Hold on, get slack it, bro. Jeremiah 23:7. No, let's go to Amos. Amos 5:18.
Oh God. It's the book of Amos. It's like this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. That Salakia, to what end is it for you?
Now, when you see the word woe, man, that means death and destruction. That the word woe is not a good thing. Whenever you see the word woe in the scriptures, man, that is a terrible thing. Read.
Oh God. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That means when the Lord come back, man, he tearing up some stuff.
Oh God.
The Lord is not coming back to, you're not finna be raptured off into the sky, hearing no damn melodies and seeing little naked white babies flying around with wings on their back. When the Lord can say, Amos 5:18 say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. And a whole lot of Christians, you hear them say, oh, I'll be glad when the Lord come back. Oh, when they can't wait for it. Well, according to the Bible, that's going to be a terrible and that's going to be a terrible day because judgment is coming with the Most High.
Come
Believe that. Read. I mean, go ahead.
It's like that's heavy that you brought the scripture out because, like, even the Christians and the white man, everybody knows that when Christ comes back, it's going to be destruction. They just don't know. Well, the oppressors know it's going to be for them. They just don't want us to know that.
Right.
But we don't know it's going to be for when the Lord come back, it's going to be to get us.
Okay.
Because they even put out the movies like Armageddon and all. Okay. They know. I mean, you can talk about Christ, just kiss you on the cheek, all this you want to, but everybody who read the Bible knows that when Christ come back and the day he come back, it's going to be destruction and mayhem and murder when he comes back.
The Bible said, whatever you got, leave it, take off. You can't have. You ain't gonna be able to get away from it. Go ahead,
Is he going? If this is actually a question, is he going to unleash plagues onto the world?
He gonna bring pure hell onto the earth. He coming with judgment. It said him and them angels, when they come down to this place, they destroying every damn thing to the point where won't nobody even habitation will never be on the North America no more. It's gonna be a desolate land, and he causing judgment. I mean, he killing you. That's mean when the Lord come back. If you're not in these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you're not doing what the Lord said do, when they start pushing them buttons and start letting go of them damn nuclear bombs, you're gonna be right in the midst of it. You're not going anywhere. Your damn eyes gonna melt out your sockets. Your tongue gonna melt out your mouth. Your flesh is gonna disintegrate from your damn bones. You're going to die with America if you don't turn to these laws, statutes, and commandments and get your butt out and take your spirit out of this place, man. Right. That's what's going to happen. The Lord is not coming back to save everybody. That's not true. That's not what's going to happen. You cannot get saved by just giving your money to that wicked pastor. You can't get saved by, and you're not going to change your damn life. You got to eat a certain way. We got to treat each other a certain way. The Lord said, everybody doesn't know us by the way we treat each other. Right. And you can't find brotherhood nowhere, man, except into the Isupk. That's right. That's it, and that's all, man. Right. We're gonna close out on that one right there, man. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm officer of 1,000 to run here with my brother, officer of 500 to run, man. And that's my time, Israel. It's time to wake up, everybody. It's time to separate our spirits up out of America. It's time to quit thinking this is a joke. The clock is ticking. You see everything forming and coming together. The Bible said the Lord is going to come back like a thief in the night. Right. Y'all going to be out there partying, kicking and singing, getting married, thinking everything is okay, and all hell going to break out, man. Right. Salakia, but that's my time, Israel. Shalom.
Isupk security announcements. Got Isupk, side of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. New rule for a brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the heads to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment, Numbers 18 and 21. Also Malachi 3, 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashlah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. The priest fund, which is a free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation, we got the Lord's 53rd Passover in Cocoa Beach, Florida, which is next week on April 15th. If you're Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, it's not too late. You can still come get tickets to come down there. You know what I'm saying, and enjoy this the feast of the Passover with Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. And any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, make sure you wear all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that, we're gonna do a courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Majid Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Thumb, Yazmatah, class dismissed.
Neighborhood surrounding